Let's go. Welcome to the next episode of Fallout Shelter. We last left off. We kind of hit the plateau when it came to births and that sort of thing. We are going to open this episode after we collect our resources, check in on everything. We're going to open up another lunchbox because it's just, it feels grandiose. Let's go ahead and see what we missed out on. First off, where's our happiness at? C+. C+ will take that 77%. That's excellent. We were rewarded 90 caps for that. Next evaluation is about 4.5 hours. It's been probably, if I had to guess, 16 hours since our last deal. 14% happiness. I think it's better than where we last left off. Don't quote me on that though. No babies. Looks like they've been born. Looks like Chandler Riggs is back. Found an armored vault suit. That's good. Attaboy Chandler. I think we do need to. I looked at the comments. Someone mentioned, hey, we need a med bay and to get some people healed back up. I agree with that. Let's go ahead and get that started right away. Let's make sure from a power standpoint we can handle it. We can. So let's go ahead and stim packs. We need that. I think we should put it here. That's good for right now. And if I'm not mistaken, looks like everything, we've kind of stabled everything out. We've got a lot of food. Not a lot of food, but we're above the breakdown point for food, which is good. You can kind of see those little ticks there. Water, we're good. So I think it's just a matter of putting intelligent people in the right situations now. So let's get some high intelligence in that room, which would be Amanda Lewis, who's currently arming a power station. Let's take Kathy Sutton. Let's level her up, and then we'll put her in there. Have her get cranking away on some med kits for us, because our people need it. Let's put one more intelligent person in there. Maybe not super intelligent, but Michael Walt is in the water treatment plant. We'll take Lockwalt. I believe in Lockwalt. Where's he at? Lockwalt. He needs to take some ownership here. There we go. Okay, so hopefully we'll start cranking out some med kits here. 30%. We're okay. I feel like when we leave them for a while, like they become very unhappy because, you know, often when I record, it's either back to back or there's a large gap in between. So I wonder if checking in on it would be, it probably is the better way to, I don't say better, but a way to keep your happiness up even higher than letting it kind of dip below. But hey, we got a C+ on that, so I'm not gonna make coffee beans over it. What's can we rush to 30%? Let's try it. I turned the 30%. I turned the game down, volume down 1. I'm gonna turn it up to about level 6 here. All right, don't die, Sutton. She's got a weapon. She's fine. So at least they get some XP from that endeavor. Let's check our achievos. That's good. Successfully extinguished 10 vault fires. Okay. I'm going to dismiss this dancing because we don't need that. Merge 3 pairs of rooms together. Okay, we could do that. So let's go ahead and shall we need to get some excitement going on here. How about some more food? They're almost there. How about people just need, right now we just got to go around and heal a lot of people. So hopefully we'll get some med kits from our one lunchbox this episode. Here we go. So I guess there's rare and then super rare. Armored vault suit, perception. That's good for someone working in the waterworks. Food 50. Meh. Caps, here comes super rare, super rare. Give me super rare. It wasn't super rare. Engineer outfit. Endurance, luck, and intelligence up. Okay, we could do that. We can also equip some other people here. We have a few outfits that we need to put out. Lab coat. Where did that come from? Let's put out. Let's give Lockwalt the lab coat. Maybe that'll give us some action. So that's going there. We get some stimpies. We can work that out. Someone said I should destroy that this right here. Living quarters. We could do that, but let's see what else we can equip here first. We also need to equip Perception +3, which would help someone out in the water facilities. Who's deserving of a water upgrade? Teresa Frosted Flake? I think so. Let's give her Armored Vault suit. Get her up there a little bit. Okay, so weak. We're working on it, buddy. We're working on it. And do we have some weapons? Nope, we have one more outfit. I think we're going to send Chandler Riggs back out. I just don't know. Get out of here, Walt. We don't need you anymore. Food, good. Our resources are bouncing back here. So should our happiness. So should our Skype calls that are coming in. Alright. Sorry about that. That is my Skype. We just finished a collaborative recording and people are chirping, which is fine. But anyways, let's see what else. We have one more outfit we can equip, right? How's Chandler doing? See, we can't send him out without a med kit. Coral. We can do some more building, though, because we have enough power to sustain. Should we build another... I don't know what we need here. We could tack on the power, or tack on another water room here. That would kind of finish that out, but that doesn't really help us. What we should do is do some sort of training facility. But to do that, I don't want to burn one of our 3 slots. So I wouldn't want to build to the right here because that'll take away from that. What would we like to train in? We'd like to train in intelligence. So let's build one of those rooms. What trains intelligence? Classroom. Now the question is, where shall we put it? We should really put it underneath those two. So what we are going to do, are we going to have enough to build a power room? I think we are. We'll add one more power room here, and then we'll put the intelligence room next to it. So let's do this. So we'll build one power room. Right there. Excellent. And then we'll build an intelligence training room right next to it. Seems pretty fair. So I'm going to have to close. Or at least mute Skype here for a second. Sorry, guys. Alright. So, as we're getting back in this, we picked up some water here, and we were gonna build some intelligence. We're back in the green, baby. This is what you dream of here as a overseer. Let's go ahead and now build our classroom. Right there. Plenty of power to sustain. That's good. Gotta get some people in there now. Train your dwellers to increase their special stats. Let's go ahead and... Who could use some training that isn't working? Snake Eyes. Put some of the young ones in there. I wonder how many we could fit in there. Get yourself in there. Get trained up, buddy. And... who's one underneath Snake Eyes? An intelligence. That isn't working. Queen King. Where's she at? Daughter of Larry King. Get in there and get trained up. Is my nose bleeding? Can we... What's in that background? What does that say? Looks like Uncle Sam. Alright guys, get your training up even though you feel nauseous. I think our next goal is to heal up Chandler Riggs because we want to send him back out. Chandler Riggs isn't he high level? I thought he was only level 7, huh? Heal him up. Send him back out, boys. I would like to send more than just Chandler out there. I don't know who a candidate for that would be. High endurance. Butch McGutch, we can't really leave him. Miyagi, no chance. Happy Eyes. Can we give Happy Eyes an outfit? Oh, that's perception. We need to get... Oh, we gave someone the wrong outfit. She needed perception. She already has perception. Who has the engineer outfit? Did we not give it to anyone? What the heck's going on here? Roach infestation. That's odd. Where's our gun-toting individuals? Mascola, get in there. Attaboy, he's going. Alright, so we are trying to get ourselves lined up here with someone with good endurance. Get a lot of resources here. Who was the person we wanted to bring? Not Amanda Lewis, she's too valuable. Happy Eyes. Happy Eyes, we wanted to suit with... Not that. Does she have 2 outfits on? She does. True. We don't want to give her the engineer outfit. We want to give her the vault suit. And then we want to give Happy Eyes the engineer's outfit. Is he a kid? Or a squid? Why don't we have that option? That's what I don't get. You're a kid now. You're a squid now. Let's see, check our inventory here. Is that only for... Why can't we put that on? Engineer outfit. Happy Eyes cannot fit into that. That's odd. Okay. Maybe you have to have a certain level. What happens if we... It doesn't give us any information on it, does it? Okay. So Happy Eyes is not a candidate to send out there. Prez Taylor. We could send out there. That's weird. Maybe it's for females? We'll try to find a female, I guess, that with high endurance we could send out there. Amanda Lewis, she's too valuable. Stephen King, Happy Eyes, Prez Taylor, Terry Mills, Larry King, 19-1, sailboats. Can we give it to her? Alright. So we need to heal her up. She's only a level 1. We gotta find someone with a gun here. A big time gun. That's a big time gun. Should we give it to her? I think we should. You get the fist, Mascola. And we're gonna send sailboats out into the field. We believe, Sail, in your level 1 abilities. Good luck out there. May the force be with you. Alright, so as we send those 2 out there, Chandler Riggs needs to get on his horse too. Sent you out there decades ago. I must not have brought her all the way outside. She's not going. She's disobeying orders. That's a direct order. Put yourself out there. There we go. Alright, enjoy the scenery. Don't come back without any sort of materials. How's our classroom going? Its intelligence is not going up. Gonna throw up. You should. If you're gonna throw up, throw up. Not in the classroom. Okay, so the next thing, I guess we could build another... Let's speed up this med bay. Nice. Let's see who's very unhealthy right now. Near-death experience. I think we need... Yexis is in trouble. Alright, let's go ahead and... I was going to build another med bay next to that, but we're not going to. We need to... Let's demo this. Get out of there. Ralph Keaton. He avoids work at all costs. I don't know what his deal is. And put him in the... Where do we need? We need the food. We're going to demo this. And then we'll... Cannot destroy this room since your vault would be overpopulated. Never mind then. So what we'll do is we'll go another level down here. Build another elevator. And then we'll get started on our 200. That's fairly expensive. We'll get started on our Rad-X. Because why the heck not? Rad-X. Science lab. Keeping an eye on our power, of course. There we go. Alright. Now, we need people of high intelligence in there. So, you'd like to take one of those two in the classroom. But, that's okay. Amanda Lewis. Can we sacrifice her from the power bay? I don't think so. Power station, med bay, power generator. Nope. Walt. 19-1. Get to work. I like it. I mean, this hasn't been a, like, super... We haven't, like, blown the doors off, but we've been... Our resources are in great shape right now, and that's a win in my book. I don't know about your book, but it's a freaking win in my book. I want to do some rushing, though. I feel like that's what we haven't been doing. Is that Chandler Riggs? Is he not out? I hope you don't come back. What are you doing, dude? Can't you send more than one person out at a time? Explore. Sailboats is out there. Let's check in on her. Wasteland expedition started. There's got to be something out here. Spotted a hideous little mole rat. Smoked him. 225. Believe that. Nicely done. Let's see what Chandler. Who's this? General Mills is out there? I don't remember sending her out there. Cat Sailboats is out there. When did we send General Mills out there? That was not part of the... She doesn't even have a weapon. Get in here. That's malarkey. I didn't send her out there. Of course I sent her out there, but not on purpose. How are things going in the science lab? We need someone else with decent intelligence to send in there. Butch really needs to be to be happy. He's got to be in that radio room. I mean, who are we kidding? All right, Butch, but we don't need him there right now. That's the thing. It's not what's good for Butch. It's what's good for the vault. She's there. Mascola would be a good explorer. I think we're misusing him right now. All right, Michael Walt. Come with me. I'm gonna put you in the basement. Get some Rad-X cooking there. How much time do they got some time in there. 1 hour, 18 minutes. You guys need to get smarter. Just stay in there. Can we put some other people in there? I think so. It looks like there's room for them. Let's go to the bottom of the barrel here. Is this the bottom? Who's like a mid-level? Frozen fish sticks can get in the classroom. He needs to be mentally stimulated. Get in there. All right. Oh man, never mind. I thought there was an open seat in there. Apparently, you can only have 2 people in there at a time. All right. Well, I think things are cooking along here. Let's see if anything needs to be rushed. I don't think so. Water's the only thing that's... We'll rush it just for 23% sake. I guess that's what we get for being greedy. Hopefully you don't die, though. That's the key. Do not die. Butch McGutch. It's a pretty important room, though. I will say that. I saw something. I don't know if it was on Reddit or one of the Fallout subreddit. It said, "Power fuels the vault. Food and water fuel the dwellers." There's a little tip for you guys if you haven't picked up on that thus far. I think this looks like a great spot to end this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. this episode of Fallout Shelter. If you guys enjoyed it and want to see me continue the series, you can let me know by hitting the like button below. Hitting the like button helps out the video, helps out the channel, helps out your face, helps support our ability to throw kids in the classroom. I'll see you next time.